The thing about jokes and laughing is that it diffuses conflict, and conflict is toxic. People can laugh together, they won't really take any conflict too seriously. But open and transparent is difficult. In theory, it's open source. People still go off in a corner and start discussing stuff and doing stuff by themselves. And two guys in a corner will eventually make weird stuff. I'll repeat this because it happens over and over again. And they'll assume some kind of privilege, and they'll start doing stuff and shove this massive pull request with lots of code. And I was like, what the? Where does this come from? Even in our ZeroMQ community, we had to fight to get this theory that anyone could contribute. It wasn't a given. There was this understanding that some guys had special status and they could actually reject contributors, which I found offensive. The tribal aspect, do you belong to a community? You don't want to have that. It makes people emotional, makes them easily upset. So, a recipe for building a community. Take all these patterns and go through step by step. The first thing is the mission. There has to be focus, there has to be a clear reason for people to get together and make something. So if you're starting a project, think very clearly about the goal, the mission. Try and put it on paper, try to write it down. It should be short, it should be slightly crazy, slightly dramatic, slightly impossible. If it's just banal, nobody will care about it. Nobody will get up in the morning and say, I have to do this. And people do want drama, so give them something dramatic. Give them something that's crazy and impossible. If they succeed, this is worth doing. I'm not sure about the bad guy thing, but I do this in some of my projects, and it's quite fun. While we don't like too much emotion, it's also a good way to get a group to bind together to define